Hi everyone, this is going to be the tarot forecast for the sign of Leo for July 2022. Keep in mind this can apply if you're a Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, as well as North Node. So be sure to check out the other signs in case this reading does not resonate with you. I will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck today, and I'll do some clarifications from another deck which is called the Keepers of the Light. And right now, I am taking bookings for personal readings. So if you'd like to get in touch with me to get a natal chart reading done, a synastry chart reading, or relationship compatibility, or even tarot, you can contact me on Facebook and email. Both the links are in the description box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So, Leo, let's get started. I'm going to let you know the cards that I'm getting first of all. The first one is the Page of Cups in reverse. The second is the Knight of Cups. The third is the Hanged Man. The next one is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Then I'm getting the High Priestess as a reversal. The Four of Pentacles as a reversal. And the Empress as a reversal. So overall, Leo, the energy that I'm getting for you is in the month of July, a lot of your money worries are behind you. Like, I feel a lot of you may have been worried about your finances because there are so many cards that are showing up here, like the Two of Pentacles is a reversal, the Four of Pentacles is a reversal, and also the Empress is a reversal. So the Two of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles are very much about money. The Four of Pentacles especially is about being very guarded about your finances, being almost afraid about money matters, whether it's going to come to you, whether the abundance is going to come to you, whether you're going to attract what you want. So there's a lot of guarded energy around the Four of Pentacles. There's almost a fear of not spending because you're afraid that you're going to lose it all and you're not going to attract the same money back to you. But money is energy, and if there is an outflow, there's also going to be an inflow. So I think it's important to keep that in mind. I'm also seeing the Two of Pentacles as a reversal. Now, the Two of Pentacles in the upright position represents the energy of taking on too much at once, especially when it comes to your finances. So, this could be you working too many jobs all at once. Or let's say if you have a corporate 9 to 5 job, you may be taking up a side hustle, which may be taking up a lot of your time, and you may feel like you don't have enough time to do the things that you really love. So it could be one of these two situations, but it's definitely related to your finances or your feeling about abundance. So, but because these two have turned up as a reversal, it indicates that these are past energies. I don't think this is your frame of mind anymore. I'm also seeing the Empress as a reversal. Now, the Empress card in the upright position represents the energy of someone who's very relaxed, um, who doesn't really chase after what they want because they know their worth. They know that what is meant for them is going to come to them naturally. So it's being in this energy of attraction mode. So it's not about going out and making things happen. It's about sitting back, relaxing, letting the universe do its thing and give you what it is that you are trying to manifest. Now, because the Empress came up as a reversal, and I'm also getting the High Priestess as a reversal, it tells me that some of you, Leos, you may be in this spirit of, I would almost call it a scarcity mindset. Yeah, I know. I just said that you're past that when it comes to your money matters, but I still feel like there's a remnant of that where you feel like you're a little bit worried as to whether you're going to get what you are trying to manifest or whether you're going to get what you've been trying to attract into your life. So this can often manifest as doing too much or trying too hard to make things happen, which is what the High Priestess in reverse and the Empress in reverse is about. It's about doing too much or trying to make things happen because you're a little bit worried that it may not come to you organically. So it's a little bit of a fear-based mentality. So I would steer clear of that, Leo, because I think what the universe is really calling you to do in the month of July is to have a change of perspective, because I'm getting the Hanged Man here. And the Hanged Man is literally represented by this guy who's hung himself upside down from the tree on purpose because they need to see a new perspective in life. it's something that they're doing to themselves on purpose, you know. They don't need to be doing that, but I feel like in the month of July the universe is asking you to look at things from a different perspective. So maybe, I'm just giving an example, maybe if things haven't worked out for you in a particular area of life, maybe try a little bit be a little bit more creative about your approach to that. So rather than, you know, putting in so much effort which you've been doing so far, I think it's about thinking out of the box a little bit and trying to do things maybe outside your comfort zone, or something that is a little bit of a unique and creative approach to the same thing. So, some examples I can think of, if this is related to your career or a job, and let's say you've been trying to get a job for some time and you've been applying to many jobs and it's not materializing, then maybe it's about looking at a different approach, maybe trying a new website, or maybe trying to redo your resume in a different way, or looking at other avenues which are non-conventional. Basically, that you can look at different approaches. So the hangman is basically about looking at things from a different approach, maybe a more creative approach, because that's going to, I feel like that's really going to unlock the doors to whatever you're trying to manifest and attract. So it's not about staying in the same lane, because Leo, you are a fixed sign. And I think a lot of the fixed signs can be sometimes guilty of this, where they follow a fixed approach. They don't really like to reinvent the wheel too much or do things outside their comfort zone too much, because their thinking is that if things have worked for me in a certain way, there's really no need for me to completely reinvent the wheel, if that makes sense. So a lot of the fixed signs think that way. But I think right now in the month of July, it's about really pushing the boundaries in terms of what you think is possible. Because I feel like the more creative you are able to become, and the more you're able to push the envelope and think differently and try to come up with creative solutions to the way you approach challenges, I think that's going to really open up new doors for you. Because it's not about doing things the old way anymore. I think a lot of us are experiencing this, even the other zodiac signs. It's not about doing things the same way anymore. It's very much about trying new approaches and thinking what else is possible, you know. I'm also getting the Knight of Cups and as a upright position, and I'm getting the Page of Cups as a reversal. This is quite interesting because, you know, the Page of Cups is, see, both of these are water energies. It's cups energies, so it's about emotions and feelings. But the Knight of Cups is very different energy from the Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups is this element, this energy of optimism, and it's quite stable compared to the Page of Cups, because there's a difference in energies between pages and knights. Pages are, you know, not that mature. It's a bit of an immature energy. It does represent optimism, but at the same time it's quite haphazard in its approach. It's not very stable in what it brings to the table. So I think in the past, maybe your own energy was like this, where you were a little bit haphazard when it came to, you know, going after things that you want, or you were not very clear about your goals, maybe. And you were still optimistic about the future, but the way you pursued your goals may have been a little bit disorganized. But I feel like now you're in the Knight of Cups energy, which is far more stable, which is still very optimistic, and which is kind of a harbinger of new hope. You know, that's the way I like to look at the Knight of Cups. It's very positive energy. It may not look like much when you first start out with these new endeavors or these new initiatives. Like maybe you're trying to go for a new approach, maybe you're trying to think of a creative solution to a challenge, and initially it may not feel like you're achieving much, or it may feel like there's really not much progress happening here. But the more you keep at it, and the more you keep doing the same thing or trying new approaches, the doors are going to start opening for you. I can promise you that. And I do want to do a clarification about what the Hanged Man energy is, because I feel like this is quite topical. So, what is the Hanged Man energy? What does Leo need to do differently in the month of July? Right, I'm getting the Eight of Swords as a reversal, as a clarification for the Hanged Man. So, the Eight of Swords in the upright position is about self limitation, it's about self delusion. You know, it's it's basically self-imprisonment, because if this lady was to open up the blindfold, she'd realize that she's basically tied herself up, and she can easily cross over and navigate the swords that are all around her. So I think that this is a self-limiting concept that you've placed on yourself, Leo. Like maybe you've told yourself, I can't do this, or you can't do something, and maybe that's what's holding you back. And maybe you're trying to overcompensate by doing too much or making too much effort, but I think it's an internal realization that you need to make. And maybe this shift of perspective is not so much about doing something creatively. Yes, it could be, you can try a new creative approach, but I think it's more internal. I think the new perspective shift is about your own internal thoughts about yourself, as to what you deserve, what you're worthy of, what you believe you can achieve. I think when those limitations are broken free internally, then you start manifesting externally as well, because as within so without. So if you do away with the limitations internally, you're automatically going to start attracting what you're trying to manifest externally as well. So I want to do some final messages for Leo. So let's look at the cards from the Keepers of the Light deck. So what are the final messages for Leo? So I'm getting Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. So Leo, this is a good time to tap into your High Priestess energy, because that came up as a reversal. And the High Priestess is very much about being spiritually inclined, being in touch intuitively with your spirit guides and whoever you believe in, having faith in the universe and trusting that what is meant for you is naturally going to come to you. You don't really have to do too much about it. So Lady Venus is saying downloads and understanding, truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. So Leo, at this point of time in the month of July, you may be getting a lot of downloads from the universe, from spirit. You may be receiving messages in many different forms, through the music, through billboards, through television, through even your social media feeds. You may come across certain things that will give you certain revelations. And I think it's really important to keep your mind open and your outlook open when it comes to these things, because that's when you will get the true messages as to what you need to do next in your life. And also Lady Venus, it's interesting that the Venus energy has come up again, because the Empress turned up as a reversal in your reading. So again, I think it's time to tap into that Venusian energy, which is feminine energy, which is passive and receptive and laid back. It's not about going and trying to make things happen or putting in too much of effort. Actually, it's the opposite, because you need to be more relaxed and laid back in your approach to be able to start attracting what you want. The next card that I'm getting is the Serapis Bay Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. So, Leo, you are the light. You're ruled by the sun. So, there is nothing that can reduce your radiance and your shine. It's just about tapping into that inner optimism that you just naturally have. Like the sun can never be shut down, and neither can you. So it's about tapping into that spirit of optimism and knowing that whatever this phase is that you're going through, it's going to pass, and you're going to attract whatever positive things you're trying to manifest. It's all going to come your way. It's just about having hope and faith in your life. So dear, those are the messages for you in the month of July. I hope you liked this reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up, drop in a message in the comment box below. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, definitely drop me a message on Facebook and email. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.